Does the code on your screen look familiar? If you are still copy-pasting CSS variables into a dark class to create dark mode, I'm sorry, but you are doing unnecessary groundwork. We used to have to do it in that way, but modern browsers offer a much cleaner solution now. Today we are ditching that old method. We are going to make the dashboard you see next to me compatible with both light and dark modes using just a single line of code. Plus, we will only use JavaScript to handle user preferences. If you are ready, let's get started. The index.html codes are like this, and these codes create standard admin panel. The design is ready as HTML, but the colors are defined statically on the CSS side, meaning we cannot change modes right now. We will add a toggle switch here shortly. In the past, we would write body.dark here. Instead, we are going to the root and giving the browser a specific command. Think of this line like password control. We are telling the browser, I'm ready for both the light and dark sides. If you don't declare this, the function we are about to write won't work. Now let's organize our variables. Normally, we would define a background color, but now we are using the light-dark function. The logic is very simple. The first parameter is day, meaning light mode. The second parameter is night, meaning dark mode. Single line, no media queries, no class copying. Let's even adjust our accent colors according to our design. Let it be corporate blue for the day and high contrast orange for the night. After making all these arrangements, I press F12 on the keyboard in the browser. I click on the three dots at the top right. I go to rendering under more tools. When I click this, scroll down the page a bit. You will see the enable automatic dark mode option here. This means if the user, the visitor entering your site, has their computer in dark mode, it will appear this way. If your site is not in dark mode, but using light mode, it will appear this way. Great, the system is working, but we have a problem. Right now, control depends entirely on the user's system settings. What if the user wants to switch to hacker mode, aka dark mode, in the middle of the day? We need to give them a control panel, so let's add that missing piece, the toggle button. Here I click on the index.html file. We will write the switch code inside the header. Our goal here will be this, to place a toggle button in alignment with the logo. I'm adding the code here, so what did we do? We built the logic upon a checkbox. We will change the mode based on whether this box is checked or not. The styles for this button were already ready on the CSS side. That's why the moment I save, our button is ready. I'm saving it. When I come to the browser and refresh the page, you will see the button here. But right now, when we click on this button, that is when we check in, nothing happens because we haven't written its function yet. In the old days, we would toggle a JavaScript class on the body tag. However, since we are using color scheme in CSS now, we are changing our strategy in JavaScript too. Instead of swapping classes, we are going to manipulate how the browser perceives the theme directly. Now let's open an empty script file. First, let's sketch our elements. We need the button and the root of the entire page. Now we add a listener, event listener, to the button. Simply put, we say if the button is on, let it be dark. If it is off, let it be light. After writing our code, let's check it on the page. Do the colors change or not when pressing the button? It should change right now. If it changes, it means we are on the right track. I click on it and see that the colors are changing. It works, but wait. Refresh the page. I'm refreshing the page while in dark mode, but it goes back to light mode again. So the colors are actually reverting to their defaults. As you can see, when I refresh the page, the user's choice flew away. This is a bad user experience. For this reason, we need to save the choice to the browser memory. That is the browser memory called LocalStorage. Let's update our code. First, we add the code that checks the memory while the page is loading. Then we squeeze in the lines that save this preference to memory every time the button changes. First, let's see what the result is. I'm saving this file and refreshing the page. I'm switching it to dark mode. Now, when we refreshed the page a moment ago, it had switched to light mode. When I refresh the page again right now, as you can see, it stayed as saved in memory. How do we understand that it's saved to memory? Let's press the F12 button again. Let's come to the Application tab. You will see the Local Storage option. Inside this, there is a section called File. The option you see when you click on this is the value that decides which mode it is in. That is the value saved in your browser's memory. When I make it dark mode, we see that this is dark. The browser understands whether to open light mode or dark mode by looking at the value here. And there you have it. Our admin panel dashboard interface is now fully manageable. It respects system settings while still allowing manual control by the user. Best of all, our CSS file remains spotless with no code repetition. If you had 50 color variables, the old method would have forced you to write 100 lines of code. Now everything is much cleaner and easier to maintain. That's all for this video. I hope you like it. See you in the next video.